Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for the month of, this is your mid-monthly reading actually for December 2020. This month we're just going to jump right in here and see what comes up for you. We're going to take a look at your current energies with this first part of the spread, and then we're going to take a deeper look with the baby tarot when we clarify, see if there are any solutions or any additional details that want to come out. Aquarius, make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising as well to get a full picture of what could be going on for you this month. But let's see. There's a lot of things here that I think are important. Number one, I do feel like some of you are kind of in this like back and forth situation here. For some of you, I feel this is in your own head, like trying to make a decision, going back and forth between two things here. It doesn't have to be love. As I always say, my readings are not just only about love. I do general, whatever comes up is what I say, whatever the universe wants you to know, basically. So I do feel that there is some sort of decision that needs to be made. You have this blessed card though, so this is one of the best cards in this deck. It can definitely represent blessings coming in for you, obviously. So I do feel there are some blessings that are coming in for you. I'm getting something here about needing to double down on the blessings that you're receiving as well. It's kind of like channeling through me. I feel that that again, when something good happens for you, I feel like you really need to celebrate it with that Three of Cups. It's kind of like one of the rules of the law of attraction is to, be grateful for the things that you receive, but also I feel like the more we can celebrate our wins when we have them, probably like the better, because then again, we're like thanking the universe, but we're also, kind of amplifying the energy. And that's what's popping into my head with this blessed card for you here, Aquarius, this month is like when good things happen to you, no matter how big or small they are, I feel like you really need to kind of like amplify those things. There's like a ton of like things, sorry I just spit at you there, Aquarius, but there's a ton of things here in this reading that to me would represent kind of like amplifying things. I feel like that's the main message here, and again, we're going to cover this here in just a second, but I do feel like you need to kind of like amplify the goodness. You have this moon card coming up first in your first position. So I do feel like for some of you, it's like you're needing to let go of some fears. I feel like this moon card is more talking about the fear of letting go of something here, Aquarius, especially in this first position. So I do feel for some of you, this could be, that's what the fear is like letting go of something. You have the Seven of Wands, the Devil, and the King of Wands here. For some of you, it could be about letting go of a fire sign if you're dealing with a fire sign. No matter which direction I take it here, even if I go across the bottom as well, it kind of does look like that you could be either dealing with a third-party situation. I don't really read the Three of Cups as a third party. But what I would say is I get this thing about like need to make a choice here. It's almost like you feel there are certain obligations with this devil energy. I feel like I've said this to you before, so this could be a repeat message. I feel like for the week of whatever this week is, I'm I actually don't know. I think it's like the week of the 14th. So in your weekly reading for December 14th, I think I said something about some sort of obligation that you're dealing with, or it could be like maybe you're just staying with a person for family, or maybe you're staying with a person for financial purposes. I feel like what you don't realize is that there's something much better coming in for you here. Even you have the Eight of Cups here, but the Eight of Cups is actually a good card. It says you are walking towards fulfillment. You are walking towards something much more significant, much better for you. And I feel like that's what you really need to realize here, Aquarius. For others, I do feel that this is you kind of I just feel like some sort of obligation. Again, Seven of Wands is defending your position at the top of the hill. I feel like saying that, again, some of you, it's like I feel like we all fall into this where maybe we feel that something is the best we can get. We feel like we can't do any better. And again, this does not have to be love. This could be in business or in finances or in your health, whatever the case may be. I just feel like there's a need to maybe push yourself outside of a comfort zone, which comes up a lot for Leo, your opposite sign. And I always find that the opposite signs have very similar messages. And so, again, I feel like there's a need to like leave a comfort zone here. Next, you have this Four of Cups here. it's like I'm noticing how she has like all this color on one side, but it's like she's not seeing it in this this fourth cup right here. She's kind of like, you know, crying over these 3 cups over here on the 4 cups. The 4 cups isn't like a card of crying over spilt milk or anything like that. It's more of a card of like manifesting opportunities, but kind of like not really seeing what you have, or not really seeing that something could actually be very good for you. And that's what I'm getting here. But I'm also getting that you need to like celebrate your wins. Again, I feel like it would be a really good idea for you to celebrate the things that do really well in your life, or if even if you have small wins. I've been thinking about this for a long time, Aquarius. I've actually been thinking about creating a group where it's you know, it might sound ridiculous, but where it's just like literally that's what we do, is just celebrate each other's wins, where it's like no negativity, where it's just where people can post their wins for the week or whatever, and people celebrate it. I might actually do it now that I'm talking about it. And, you know, because I feel like that kind of like collective energy would really amp up the manifestation. But you have the 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, and the 9 of Swords here. 8 of Pentacles is like fearing all the loss of all this work that you've done, is what I feel here in this top row. For some of you, I feel like you are fearing the loss that you have put into a situation. Again, maybe you've invested a lot of energy into a past relationship here, and you're afraid that if you walk away, you're going to lose all that work with this 8 of Pentacles. For others, this could be like a business as well. It's like maybe you're fearing that if you walk away from a business with this 8 of Pentacles, that you're going to lose all the work that you have done. I don't think that's the case here, Aquarius, is what I would say to you. I also do feel this could be talking about needing to balance things out. Like maybe you're too focused on work at this time, and you have the 9 of Swords here. So I feel this could be saying like you need to take some time to heal. You know, the 9 of Swords, you know, you could read the 9 of Swords as something temporary just in general. The 9 of Swords can represent like part-time work, holiday work, temporary work, consulting work. And so what the hell am I talking about, right? Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because this can say that you need to create more balance in your life. You know, it can say that maybe you're working really hard, but you also need to take some time for yourself. It can also say if you need work, there's something temporary coming in for you. But I feel like you need to kind of get out of this state. For some of you, I'm wondering if this, with the Devil and the 8 of Pentacles here, I'm wondering if you're kind of like burying yourself in work right now, Aquarius. You could be doing this for a variety of reasons. And again, I'm not telling you that there's anything wrong with this. I'm just saying I feel like the 3 of Cups and the 9 of Swords are here to tell you to like balance things out. Like, you know, I feel like maybe you're doing this for a good reason. Maybe you're burying yourself in work because maybe you're getting a bonus, or maybe you're making more money. But I feel like there's a need to kind of balance things out here. For others, I feel like this is talking about putting in the work into something new love-wise, and we're going to talk about that in just a minute. I already can tell the direction this is going for love, and again, we're going to clarify and get more detail, but we'll talk about that in a second. Next, you have the King of Pentacles. Again, I do feel with this 8 of Pentacles, it's like you're very focused on stability, and I do feel like some of you, I'm almost getting like you're not wanting to rock the boat. I feel like that's the kind of like gist of this reading as well. Is it's like I feel like you're kind of wanting to maintain the status quo, but I feel like the status quo is kind of like what's keeping you stuck. And I say that mostly because this Queen of Wands that you have right here. You have the 8 of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Swords here. I feel for some of you, the 8 of Cups is a card of walking away, and it is a card of like, it can represent something uncomfortable as well, or it can represent uncomfortable feelings. But I feel for some of you that you do need to walk away from something that no longer serves you with that 8 of Cups. So I feel like it's like time to walk away with that 8 of Cups. The Queen of Wands is about being very bold, being very assertive, and like walking towards something. You know, she's very sure of herself. Out of all the queens, you know, she represents wholehearted energy. She represents putting everything you got into something. And the Page of Swords is something that you're curious about. This Page of Swords here is like pointing towards this 9 of Swords. It's almost like he's willing or ready to conquer whatever this 9 of Swords worry or fear is. I feel like this is you, Aquarius. I feel like you are right on the edge. It's like you are about to challenge something that has probably been keeping you stuck, or has probably been keeping your life just status quo for a very long period of time. I get like a sense of boredom here, Aquarius. I don't think things are terrible. I just think things could be better, and there's nothing wrong with that. So let's clarify this, Aquarius, and let's see what's going on for you here. Make sure to drop a like on this video. I really appreciate all the likes and all the support, Aquarius. Really helps me out. But Aquarius, let's see what is going on for you. Between the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is quick success and abundance coming in for you here. So I do feel there's a lot of success coming in for you. It is a card of socializing as well. It's funny that that's where I was going with that as well, Aquarius, is if you're like trying to attract something into your life, or if you're working on abundance or whatever, I feel like maybe if you have someone in your life who's super positive, if you have a friend or a family member or something like that who's very, very positive, I feel that this could be one of those situations where maybe you should kind of like get that person on your team. So when you have those small wins, like I was talking about at the beginning of the reading, they can celebrate those wins with you. There's just something here about that. Like I feel like that's where your blessings are coming from. Between the Devil and the Three of Cups, you have the Tower. This is what you are fearing right here, is the Tower. I feel that for some of you, I feel like saying the word membrane. I feel like you are on like a very thin, like I wouldn't even call it thin ice here, Aquarius. I would call it kind of like the skin on top of pudding, is what I feel like saying to you here, Aquarius. And I feel like for some of you, this is saying that it's like you're afraid to rock the boat, like I said earlier. For some of you, I feel like you're trying to like keep the peace. Like all those types of words are popping into my head here. But I feel like the more you try to do that, like the more the situation gets chaotic. So again, I feel like the solution here is to not do that. For some of you, I feel like your solution is to walk away from a situation. This could be a relationship here, but it doesn't really feel like a relationship. It just feels like more of an obligation, like I said earlier. So for some of you, I feel like you need to walk away from it because I feel like it's keeping you stuck. And it's like, I feel like it's just going to be like skin on pudding. Nobody likes that. And I feel like you're just going to follow right through if you try to stand on it. Between the King of Wands and the Nine of Swords, you have the World here. Yeah, this could definitely be an ending here. Obviously, the World can represent completion or some sort of ending happening in your life. The World is kind of like completing a cycle, though. The World, to me, is a positive ending. The Eight of Wands is also a quick conclusion. So I feel for some of you, this could be, maybe you don't see it, but I feel like this ending could be positive. By the way, this could also just be a move as well. So, I wouldn't panic about that Tower. Between the Eight of Pentacles and the Four Cups, and the Eight of Cups, you have the Four of Cups again. So again, very important for you to accept some sort of offer that could be coming your way. Again, the Four of Cups is like I kept getting that thing about celebrating your wins. I feel like that's important with the Four of Cups happening twice here. But I also feel that there could be an offer coming in for you. We're going to get some details on what this offer is. Between the Three of Cups and the Queen of Wands, you have the Ten of Pentacles. It's like, I feel like your heart is in something. For some of you, I feel like this could be like a relationship that you need to leave over here. Or again, a situationship, we could call it. And it's like, that there is someone better for you. You could already have your eye on a person, or you just know that there's someone better. Ten of Pentacles is like a major celebration. It's not really a celebration, but it's like a lot of happiness as well. But again, Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, like everything in your reading is telling me celebrate. Celebrate your wins. Celebrate, the good things that are happening, because I feel like that will amplify those things in your life. I also feel that this could be, again, love. Ten of Pentacles, to me, is the best love card in the deck, even though it's a pentacle card. It can represent like something permanent, the King of Pentacles coming in for you. Between the Nine of Swords and the Page of Swords, you have the Three of Wands. A lot of waiting energy here. It's like you're waiting for the perfect moment to do something, but, just like skin on pudding, I feel like the longer you wait, the more it's going to be, something is going to be forced to happen. Saturn is going to be entering into your sign here soon, Aquarius, which I wouldn't worry about it, by the way, number one. Number two, I'm wondering if that's kind of like what's going on here. Top row, you have the Lovers. Like I said, moving towards love. I feel like this is a love offer coming in for you. I literally said this before I started clarifying, that I kind of had a feeling this was moving in the love direction. So I feel like this could be love coming in for you. It's like, I feel like I don't even need to tell you. It's like, who your true love is. The World, Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers with this Queen of Wands here. It's like, I feel like you already know. Middle row here, King of Swords. Could be someone you have a history with, I feel. Doesn't really feel like a relationship, though. The King of Swords could be someone you have a history with, could just be someone you worked with, could be someone you know, or could be a friend, I feel. Those are the words that are popping into my head. That's not really what the King of Swords represents, but again, I read intuitively. I also feel that this could be kind of like someone who is older than you as well, with that King of Swords. And bottom row, you have the Hermit here. The Hermit is having learned a lot of lessons, having gone through a lot of difficulties and challenges, but it's like now you're at the top of the mountain and you're shining your inner light. So I definitely like this for you, Aquarius. I feel like there are good things coming in for you. I definitely feel like some of you could be letting go of a past situationship, past relationship, moving towards like new love. For others, I feel like this is more about like kind of celebrating those small wins. I feel like the more you do that, the bigger the wins will get. So again, I don't care if, maybe waking up in the morning and making your bed, maybe that is a win for you. I feel like you need to celebrate it, jump up and down, and tell yourself how great of a job you did, right? That might sound ridiculous, but law of attraction, man, you start your day off like that, and then it's like your days get better and better and better and better. Soon you'll be celebrating all day long. So again, that's what I feel like you need to do. It's like, if you know what, if putting on real pants, if that is a celebration for you, trust me, I'm not wearing real pants right now, Aquarius. If wearing pants is a celebration, celebrate it, is what I would say here, because I feel like it'll just make the rest of your month amazing. I feel like it'll bring in these blessings. So this looks pretty good, Aquarius. I like it. So thank you for watching, and definitely enjoy your month.